that Everett High School is undefeated. So we're supposed to go play the school that was supposed to win the state championship. We're going to that gym, and they said we were going to get blown out. They were going to beat us by a lot of points. In return, we actually beat them and blew them out on their home court. And this guy named Urban Johnson, this 15-year-old guy, had 38 points, 19 rebounds, and 18 assists. He got his first triple-double at 15 years old, right? So the sports writer came into the locker room, and he begins to say, I'm going to call you a nickname. You deserve a nickname. And you know, 15, you giggle. Like he's really going to give me this nickname, right? So he says, somebody's already called Big E, that was Alvin Lee. Somebody's already called Dr. J, that's Julius Urban. I want to call you Magic. And I said, no way this is going to stick, you know. And so in the paper the next day, it said, Urban Magic Johnson scores, you know, all these points, rebounds, and assists. And so I couldn't believe it. Here I am 40 years later, and people are still calling me Magic. So that's how I got my nickname. So that's how I got the nickname Magic. To make a long story short, we went all the way to the quarterfinals, first time in school history. My junior year, we went all the way to the semifinals, first time in school history. And then my senior year, we won the state championship. So, and what I loved about that moment was they said, no way Urban Johnson is going to lead that school to the state championship. And I proved them wrong. And I love proving people wrong because I'm a competitor and I love to compete. And so leading that school to high school, leading that high school to the state championship was very rewarding for myself, but also all the players that played. Then I had to make a decision what school I was going to go to. Come on, Joyce, stand on up, sweetie. Joyce, I said stand up. Oh, okay, you up? Yeah. Turn around, go back to back, Joyce. Back to back, sweetheart. There you go. So Joyce, they said, no way, after choosing Michigan State University, that we had never won a national championship, right? And here we go, 2 years later, I lead them to the national championship game. And we're playing this blind here, guy. Anybody know? Okay. All right, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. I want you to shout his name. 1, 2, 3. Bird. That's right. So I'm playing the Birdman in the national championship. This guy, Joyce, had led his team to a 33-0 season. Amazing. Well, Joyce, I had to take the Birdman down. So we ended up beating Indiana State, and we won the national championship. Now, Joyce, they said, couldn't lead Everett High School and turn the program around and lead them to the state championship. I did that. They said, no way he can play point guard at 6'9" in college basketball, be successful, and then lead Michigan State to the national championship. And what happened, Joy? You're supposed to be helping me out here, Joyce!
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, what, Joyce?
You did it.
All right, Joyce. I know it's early in the morning, but you got to get with me. So we end up winning the national championship. God really blessed me to then be drafted by the Lakers. Yeah. And the thing that changed my life, right, when it comes to basketball was Kareem gets hurt in Game 5, my rookie season, and NBA championship in the finals against Philly. We're going to Philly to play them in Game 6. And everybody said, no way the Lakers can win without Kareem, who was the best player and most dominant player in the NBA that season. And I said, wait a minute, I'm still on the team. Because I really believe, see, you have to believe you can win at everything you do. If you don't have confidence in your own ability as the CEO of your company, as the owner of your company, then how are the employees who work for you going to believe that you can win? You set the tone for your employees. See? So you have to believe from day one that you can win in any environment. I don't care if the market change, I don't care if the economy change. You have a product that is in demand. Your company is a great company because you've been doing great work not only in your store but also in the community. So I believe in my ability. I believe in my talent. So when I told my players, when we got on the plane, I said, never fear, because magic is here. Right? They started laughing because I had to get them to believe that we could do it. The next day, we blew Philadelphia out on their home court. We won the NBA championship without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And this little rookie from Michigan State named Irvin Johnson had 42 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and the only NBA player in NBA history as a rookie to be named MVP of the NBA Finals. Isn't that cool? That's very cool. That's very cool. So, now I got to work the other side. I work this side already. I got to go over there now. So, after playing for the Lakers we went to the finals 9 times in 12 years. We won 5 NBA championships. And now I have to decide what I'm going to do in life, right? After basketball. And the one thing that I wanted to do was to become a businessman. And now I have to decide where am I going to invest my money that I had earned by playing basketball. And I decided to invest it in urban America, where I grew up in the inner cities. Latinos got a $1 trillion spending power. African Americans got another $1 trillion spending power. But nobody was going after their disposable income. Retailers stayed away and made them drive an hour or so outside their community to go to the grocery store for the cleaners, on and on and on. So I said, man, that's $2 trillion spending power that I can go after. I'm gonna invest in my own community. So I started off with, first thing I did was I became a franchisee of Pepsi, and I was a distributor of Pepsi, and we had the Washington, D.C., Virginia area. And then the next thing I did, I researched was, I did a deal with Sony and Magic Johnson Theaters. And the one thing that I concentrated on was first customer service, making sure all our items in terms of food was healthy and fresh. And last but not least, speaking to the customers, asking them questions about what they think about my business, what can I do better to help them, to serve them. And I'm glad I started that, because even today, after 30 years, I'm still asking the customers, how better can I serve you? And I think you need to always talk to your customers, because they will give you the feedback, whether it's good or bad. And then the other thing you should do, always with your business, is do a SWOT on your business. Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats of your business. I do a SWOT twice a year, one on my company and one on myself as a CEO. What's my strength? What's my weaknesses? What's my opportunities? What's my threats? And it's very important that you run these SWOTs on your business because it'll help you make better decisions. And then be honest with yourself. Because self-evaluation is really tough. Because sometimes, William, you may lie that you say, oh, man, I know I'm doing a good job, when you're really not. William, you forgot the rule. When I say your name, you got to do what? Oh, there you go. Nice. You got up there quick. Your wife was on it too, Gail. Come on, Gail. Let's get a picture for him. Come on, William. Okay, cool. So that's very important. That's what has helped me make better decisions in terms of bringing managers to my business, executives to my business, because as I was growing, I needed more executives and more managers so I could manage my growth. So make sure you do that. And the other thing you should do is make sure you have the right software and technology. The speed of the game has changed in terms of business. And you got to be able to keep up with that speed or the orders. So make sure you invest in technology that can help you, especially in today's world of business. I always reinvest in my business, especially in people and in technology. Very important. And so I did a deal with Sony, deal with Magic Johnson Theaters. They said no way it would work in urban America. Well, my first theater that I opened in South Central Los Angeles, we came in the top 10 highest grossing theaters in the nation. First year. Right? And so I proved to them that there was business in the inner city. So then I went up to Seattle and knocked on a guy's door named Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks. And I said, Howard, Latinos and black folks, we like coffee too. We want a Starbucks in our community too. So I said, the growth of your business will have to be through urban America. Because you have 2 or 3 on every corner in suburban America. So we had 5 meetings, and he was very impressed with my business plan and the strategy. And he came down and got a chance to see my theater. And he said, I want to see how you manage your theater. If you manage it well, I think we can do a deal. So he came on a Friday night, I'll never forget this, and Waiting to Exhale, Whitney Houston's first movie. And this teaches you always got to be on top of your business. And sure enough, he walks in, I got a line of women wrapped around the corner to come see Whitney Houston in her first movie. And it's alive in the lobby and around the concession stand. Cash register is just ringing. Then we went inside my biggest house, about 500 seats. The movie started. And I tried to tell Howard, we go to the movies a little different than everybody else, right? And as soon as we sat down, the movie was 20 minutes in, every woman in there started talking to the screen. Girl, I don't know why you still with him. You should dump him. If I was you, I wouldn't take that. So Howard looked at me and said, Magic, I've never had a movie-going experience quite like this. The reason I told you that story is that night I got the deal. Because everything that I told him that happens in my community, he got to see it for himself. So sometimes you got to take people to the deal, see? To let them see for themselves, especially if they've never been to urban America. We built 125 Starbucks. My per caps, 459. His per caps, 451. Wait a minute. They said it would never work in urban America. No way minorities would pay $3 for a cup of coffee. Kathleen? Caitlin, I'm sorry. Say it on up, Caitlin. Caitlin, we'll pay $3 for a cup of coffee. We quite don't know what scones are. So in my community, Caitlin, we had to take the scones out. So I had to put in sweet potato pie, sakatili cake, red velvet cake, peach cobbler to my Starbucks. That's why my per caps were so high, because it resonated with my customer base. Come on, take a picture. Yeah, so the great thing is I got a chance to now enhance the urban community at the same time. Why? Because the managers were minorities. The district managers were minorities. Those who worked in the store were minorities. So it enhanced the community. And at the same time, we were making a lot of money for not just myself, but for Howard Schultz. It proved to all big box retailers that you can come into urban America and make money at the same time. Stand on up. Gertrude, did I say it right? Yeah, she all shouting. Yeah, man. My husband gonna kill me. Take a picture with you. Where you from?
Malawi.
Oh, give me a hug, dude. Yeah, turn around. That's a long way, too.
Yes.
And you've been having a good time here?
Yes, very much.
Wait a minute, see, you gotta shake the owner's hand and stuff. You've been having a good time like this. You know, shake everybody's hand right here and there. She's wonderful. She work with you? Okay, good. See, that's why I love them so much. See, shake hands. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, give it up, bro. That's beautiful. Come on. We're talking about changing lives today. This company has changed your life, right?
Yes, it has definitely changed my life.
And see, all of you employed people, you're changing their lives by giving them opportunity. And you've taken full advantage of that opportunity, though. That's what I love. Because you wouldn't be at this conference if you wasn't doing a good job. And so God bless you, okay? High five. High five. Yeah. So I ended up selling the Starbucks. We had already negotiated the multiple before we built the 125. And I used to own the Lakers too, and Kobe Bryant was getting older. So I thought it was time to sell, and I sold. You guys are bad. I thought I was bad, but they're really. Who's bad? All of them. Stand on up, let's take a picture right quick. What's your name?
Emma.
All right, Emma, turn right around. They're gonna get a nice picture for you. We chilling. Good job, Emma. Thank you, sir. So I'm a big believer in, I think, when you think about making money, that's great. But touching somebody's life and changing a community is even better. And God has put me in a position that I could give scholarships to young people in urban America. We have thank you. We have 140 students on scholarship right now, college of their choice. We built 18 technology centers in urban America. because a lot of young people can't afford to have a computer in their home to do their homework. So we have to build these lab centers in the inner cities that they can have access to one. And it's been a beautiful run for us. Oh, thank you. Our centers average about 300,000 people coming through our doors each year in each center. So that's really, we're really impacting a community. And now the grandparents and the parents also, who didn't grow up in this world of technology, they're learning how to work a computer or email their grandchildren, because of course they don't answer our phone calls no more, you know. Dad, you have to email me or text me. And I was like, no, Dad don't have to text, email, or nothing. When I say call, you better call. Or what I'm gonna do is shut the phone off. I know what to do. That's right, we got, you know, I don't mind doing that sometime, but look, when Dad and Mom say call, what's supposed to happen? That's right, that's right. Especially when they steal under our dime, right? And then one day we're gonna turn our business over to them. At least they hope so anyway, you know. So, oh, you gonna get a picture? Oh, you gonna take your picture? She said, I'm gonna take my picture. You said, take the color view?
Take your time.
Thank you. She said, Magic, you're not going to have to call my name. I'm standing up anyway, right? I love that. When you think about, this is what happens when you give back. People become, and communities become your brand ambassador of your business. I'm going to say that one more time, because this is very important that you understand why it's important to give back and how it's going to make you feel good, but also it can enhance your business at the same time. The people that you bless to help become your brand ambassadors of business, because now they go out and spread the good news of how you help them, how you help the community, and now people are talking about you and your business, and that's what you want. And then the word trust comes, and then loyalty comes behind that. So now they trust your brand, and then they become loyal to your brand as well. That's why I have the #1 brand in urban America. People follow my brand, they trust my brand, and they're loyal to my brand because I give back. So now anything that I introduce in terms of a business, a new business, they support. So it makes you feel good giving back, but also it comes back to you. So make sure that you're affecting change in whatever level. If it's a small level, that's okay. If it's one person, that's great. You change one person's life. And that's a true blessing from God. And that's what I'm all about. Yes, I want to affect the bottom line. I want to make money. But even more so, I want to help people. That's why we do job fairs, health fairs. A lot of kids can't afford to go to the doctor. I'm going to tell you a quick story what really changed my life in terms of I got into health. I was in D.C., I read an article. Kid that was only 8 years old, a little boy, had a toothache. His mother couldn't afford to take him to the dentist. The toothache got infected, right? And the boy ended up dying because it went all the way up to his brain. That's why I do so many health fairs today. I partner with a hospital. We go into the inner city with a big bus with these dentists, with these doctors who give free exams and physical for the kids so they can go to school, or a dentist give them free checkups, and if something's wrong, they need they have a cavity that need to be filled or something like that, those dentists right on the spot take care of those kids for free. And that's what it's all about. Giving back is just as powerful as making money, because I'm going to tell you, on your tombstone, it's not going to say how much money you made. It's going to be about how did you impact the lives of others? How did you grow a community? See, these kids that we've sent, these 10,000 kids we've already sent to college, long after I'm done, my wife and I, they're going to be saying, you know what? Magic helped me. And that's what it's all about. Where's the phone at? Where's the phone? Where's the phone? Where's the phone? I want to answer it. Bring the phone. Bring the phone. What? See there? You should have answered it. I would have answered it. Just, come on. Huh? It's Kobe Bryant? you know what he's calling for? You want me to tell you? Can I come out of retirement and help the Lakers right now? Come on, take a picture. So I already know what that call is. Man, we need help right now. Man, my Lakers are struggling. Okay. Take a selfie, take a selfie. There you go. Boom. All right, yeah. So, I'm so excited because when he told me the theme today, this is what I do every day. And when you think about helping somebody else, it's an amazing feeling. God has been so good to me and blessed me and put me in so many different situations. And I am so happy that I'm able to then pass that on to somebody else, that same blessing that I've been blessed with. And to try to move, especially urban America, in the right direction. Yes. Photo. Where you from? Italy. Italy, okay, you can get one. You're welcome, my friend. I love it. Oh, one more, okay, good. Hey, I can't say no, come on. Where you from? Italy. Oh, okay, that's the whole world, Italy. Oh, that's right, he's a good basketball player too. Oh, you're welcome. Now, you know, you guys, I go to Italy every year in the summertime. Yes, I take my wife to Portofino. Yeah, Capri. Yes, I said, if I'm gonna work this hard, I like to go, my wife and I like to travel, so we love to go to Europe every summer and stay and look at the old churches. Oh, it's amazing. The history, oh, man, it's amazing. They don't tear down things like we do. We tear things down, build something new. And they don't do that there. They preserve everything, and it's beautiful too. So if you ever want to go, call me. I'll give you some advice. I was going to say I'll help you get there, but your business is already successful, right? Okay, So, I've been blessed because I'm in the food service business called Sodexo Magic. I've you know, when you first start a business, you cringes because you say, oh man, I gotta put out this money, we don't know what the return's gonna look like, you know, and so that business, I said, I know people need to eat, so I know I'm in a good spot and good place. So we have about 50 clients right now, and we do school systems, colleges, corporations. So to order all their employees at their headquarters eat my food. American Airlines, we do all the airmost clubs. So when you go in the club, peanuts and crackers and sodas. Uh-oh, Beck, you putting up her for a reason? That your wife? Okay. Becky, come on then. He's promoting you. He said, come on. And then I do all the Delta Sky Clubs. Oh, don't, that's all right. The husband can put you on the spot. I do all the Delta Sky Clubs. But the biggest contract and the one I really wanted and the hardest contract to get is a Disney contract. Because they bet you harder than anybody, right? So I said, I got to get me a Disney contract. So sure enough, I went up for the RFP, and guess what? I won the Disneyland contract. So Mickey and Minnie eat all my food. That's a cool thing. And I want you to write this down or remember this word. You ready for this one? You should always over-deliver. That's the word I want you to live by to your customer. If you live by that word, over-deliver, it's up on my wall everywhere in my company. All my executives, that's all we talk about is over-delivering to the customer. When we got that Disneyland contract, I said, I want to over-deliver to Disneyland because Disney World is actually a bigger contract than Disneyland. If we over-deliver, that'll put us in a position to get the Disney World contract. Sure enough, we did everything they said in that contract and 10 more things. We over-delivered to Disneyland. When that RFP for Disney World came out, we won. So now, almost 4 times a day, we serve almost 400,000 people at Disney World. Disneyland is about 250 or 220,000. Disney World never shuts down, so we have to serve food all day and all night. It's amazing. So if you over-deliver to your customer, you'll get the retention that you're looking for, and then they'll go out and tell everybody what a great job you did for them. They'll sell your product and your business for you. And that's what you want. So remember, over-deliver. Even when you sell them something, call them a couple weeks later. How's it going? Everything's okay? You need to come in and see us about anything. I tell my team all the time, when we sell them something, call them, check on them, make sure it's going right. And I tell you, that goes a long way. Especially when you think about a mom and pop business, you should know your customer anyway, frontwards and backwards. Because they're gonna know you as well. So it's very important that we do that. Gary, stand on up, my man. Now, here we are, standing here, Gary. What question would you ask Magic Johnson if you could ask him a question right now? I see that. I see that. Well, turn around. We can at least get a picture. You got your hand up? You got one? All right, come on out. Because I like to have fun when I go speak. What's your name?
Jesse.
What would you ask, Jesse?
Can you help Flint, Michigan?
Ooh, good question. Well, tell them what's going on, because some people might not know.
We have have toxic water, and there are millions, maybe thousands, of people who do not have access to water here in America.
Yes, and yes, it's going bad. I've gotten calls now from about 3 or 4 people who want to partner with my foundation so we can make sure that Flint get clean water, drinking water, but also water to also bathe in and cook in. So I'm going to try to, everything in my power to help Flint out, okay? Great question. Good. That was a good one right there. Now, there's 2 little ones that I met that I gotta have them ask me a question. Where are they at? Where the kids go? Are they in the back? Right? Oh, there she is, 13. Come on, sweetie. I gotta put you on stage too because you're looking so nice. Come on up here with magic. Yeah. All right, so you're 13, right?
Yeah.
Magic and put me on the spot. Oh, there you are! What's your name and how old are you?
William, and I'm 9.
Nah. Now, let me tell you the key to success at your age and at all their ages. You always got to, you have to adapt and adjust. So no matter what happens in the marketplace, all these people have to adapt and adjust. So when Magic called you up and you didn't know I was going to call you up, you got to adapt and adjust. I live by those 2 words, right? They said the market has crashed a few years ago, right? They thought that our business was going to go down. I said, no, we're not going to go down. We may go even, flat, but we're not going to go down. Why? Because we adapted and adjusted to the marketplace. And I said, look, I don't want to lose any customers. We may not gain any, but I don't want to lose any. So what I did was I over-delivered to the customers that was coming through our Starbucks each and every day. And guess what happened? They stayed with us. They didn't go to McDonald's and get the cheaper coffee. They stayed with us. Because most times they thought they were going to go down, but a Starbucks lover never changes. So, what question you want to ask, Matt?
I don't really have one.
Okay. Well, we'll go to your sister, right? Okay. I don't know, Magic. Well, let me just tell you this. My daughter used to be your age, right? My wife used to say, play her one-on-one, because she played on the basketball team at school. I said, I don't want to play my daughter one-on-one. Yeah, play your daughter one-on-one. So I played her one-on-one. And we went up to 10, right? I let her get to 9. I really did. That was hard for me to do, but I let her get to 9. And then I crushed her. If my mother was here today and we played one-on-one, I would let her get to 9.5. I would. And then I would crush her too. A winner wins. I'm going to say this one more time. A winner wins and a loser loses. I'm a winner and I'm looking at over 3,000 winners. I can't hear you because you're supposed to clap for yourself. You want to play one-on-one?
No.
Now, you're supposed to ask me something because all your friends in school gonna say you had a chance to ask Magic something and didn't ask it. So, what you got to say something. We on video too, so you're gonna have to say something. So what?
Well, I'm doing a public speaking class right now, and I was just gonna tell you that I'm gonna do my report on you. And so I basically have to introduce somebody and tell them about like what they do and everything, and I decided I'm gonna do a report on you.
You gonna mess around and make me cry up here. I'm losing it right now. That's kind of cool, right?
Yep.
All right, so give me some knuckles. Can I tell you a quick Michael Jordan and Larry Bird story?
Yes.
Is that cool? Would you like that? Okay, so Larry Bird used to talk trash all the time, right? People don't know that, but I'm gonna tell it, right? So my first job as a point guard on defense is to stop the ball, right? So I stopped the ball with DJ, who was their guard. DJ kicks it to Larry in the corner, right? So my second job is to go out and close Larry out. So I'm running out at Larry, and he has the ball in his hand, and he says to me, I don't know why you're running out here. Who does that? In the middle of a game, who does that? So he let me get one step from him, and he shoots it, and it goes all net for a three-pointer. You know what he said to me? He said, you did all that running for nothing. Now, I want you to have the same confidence as Larry Bird, because this is the second Larry Bird story. And I want you to have the same confidence as Larry, okay? And all these people got to have that same confidence too. There was 9 contestants in the locker room for the three-point shooting contest at the NBA All-Star game. Larry and I walk in, right? Larry stands in the middle of the locker room floor and says to everybody, who's coming in second? You know what that meant? The crowd does. What does that mean?
He was going first.
One more time.
He was coming first.
He's coming in first. Guess what he did? He went out there and came in what?
First.
Can I set it up for you right quick? Okay. Everybody get a hold of this. I've never seen anything in my life like this. Steph Curry, you're a great shooter in the game, no question, but you haven't done what Larry Bird did that night. He started the three-point shooting contest in his warm-up jacket. It's like me wearing this suit coat and trying to shoot. Remember what I just said? He was shooting with his warm-up jacket still on. So Craig Hodges had missed only 3 shots. The people went crazy. They thought he was going to upset Larry Bird. Larry Bird goes the first rack, all 5 good. The next rack, all 5 good. He done made 10 shots in a row. The middle rack, he misses 2 balls. Now, he can't miss anymore because he's going to lose, right? He gets to this rack, all 5 good. Now, this is what I want you to look at. This is the greatest move I've ever seen in basketball history. He makes the first 4 balls. Now, he's got to make the money ball to win. He picks up the red, white, blue ball, shoots it, and walks away like this. He didn't even see it go in. He just shot it. Who remembers that? Was that amazing or what? That's Larry Bird. And then you got to get in front of me. I'm going to show you the Michael Jordan thing, okay? Right in front of me. You too, beautiful. Because you look beautiful too. Turn this way. So, Michael Jordan in the 1991 final takes off on us. His tongue is out. He got the ball in the right hand. All 5 of us jumped at his right hand. We said, we got him. We got him. But in mid-air, he changed it to the left hand. And the tongue went to the left side. And then he spun it against the glass, and good. We had never seen a human being in our life hang in the air that long. And to have the presence of mind to change his tongue too. Ladies and gentlemen, who does that? Only somebody that is great at what they do. So give me some. That's Michael Jordan. Bam. All right, you got to explode it though. And you give me a hug because you look so beautiful. And thank you. Come here. thank you for writing a report on me, you know. I grew up poor, and I'm gonna tell you a serious thing about me right quick. I grew up poor. Some days I didn't have anything to eat. You have 6 sisters and 3 brothers, you can't get to the dinner table late. I had a reading problem. I'm from the inner city. I grew up poor, but I didn't have 4 dreams. And here I am, meeting you today. And you telling me that you're going to do a story. I mean, it's so good, right? It's so good. It's a blessing. So that means that you know you can be blessed. So I am so blessed, and God is so good. Thanks for having me today. I'll tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Johnson. And now, with this please welcome Starkey Hearing Technologies Vice President of Sales and Customer Relations, Lisa Richards.